Welcome to partialarc.com. Don't do that.
Welcome back to another episode of Wrath and Story. I'm the Imperial Scribe of this vessel, the Flexible Demeanor, and it is my pleasure to document the many adventures of J. Jones, Andrew Dickinger, and their Servo Skull companion, Daniel Fernandez. When you last left them, our boys had won the support of their fellow leaders, and plans were now in motion. Doma is now only a few days from the initial attack. Do they have enough resources? Are they ready? Let's find out.
All right, Daniel, got you back on. We're in this ground car. You called it?
Ground car. Weird. But you know, it's moving. Go. How you doing up there, buddy?
Everything's going well, sirs. I'm happy to bring you to where you need to be. I'm so excited that you're going to be leading the defense of this wonderful planet.
Ah, yes. 'Tis a beautiful planet. All these fields, and I see a couple trees over there.
Some ramparts, maybe?
Yeah.
Ramparts.
Really, the most interesting thing, you should look up and see one of our many beautiful meteor showers going on right now.
Wow, yeah, look at that. These
Whoa.
destructive rocks just crashing randomly about your planet. Truly.
Well, no, they mostly burn up in the atmosphere. A lot of them are actually made of ice from the frozen reaches that are near the large field of just big frozen ice floating in space that sometimes makes our way to the planet, and it gives us these beautiful shooting stars.
Wow. It is
I love this planet.
It is quite beautiful, Go-Go. You should be proud. And I'm glad we're here to make money off of saving it. It really adds a little extra spice onto that juicy bit. So,
do we want to roll up the little thing here and talk about making money? Like, do we want Go-Go to listen to us talk about the money?
I don't know. Is there? Yeah, maybe we can roll this up. By the way, is it weird that none of us sat in that front seat next to him, Andrew? Is it strange? Do you think?
I don't know. I mean, like, I was expecting there to be just like a pilot seat and then seats behind it, but there's like a side seat. Do they have co-pilots for ground cars? I don't know how this thing works.
I'm looking ahead and I don't see any sort of console or buttons or like a secondary. I mean, even the way to drive this thing looks just odd. I mean, it's just a big wheel. I mean, big wheels are for ships in space. What are you going to do on the ground with a big wheel?
Yeah, maybe they should call it a land ship.
Yeah, very odd. Well, yeah, let's roll this up. Go. We're just gonna slide this up for a minute. Have some private, commanding strategery talk. No worries about it, buddy. And
okay, we'll be at Outpost Epsilon very shortly.
All right, it's closed. He can't hear us. At least I don't think so. I have no idea how these things work. These land ships. So Daniel, you mentioned we've got to talk money. It's yeah.
Yes. I know that we've dedicated some of our forces to defending the planet, but not all of them, and we could be putting in more. Before this war really starts, I know that the predictions say that orcs are going to arrive in 3 days here. How much of our own money do we want to put into this thing?
Well, I was thinking the least amount possible.
That's a good amount. I like that amount. Now wait a second. I mean, is that the whole point, right? Is we save them, all of them. We look great. We look so good, and then we make money afterwards through trade agreements. Am I getting that right?
Well,
Andrew?
also they are going to literally pay us for doing this.
That's correct.
Yeah.
And right, if they're dead, they can't pay us.
Yes.
But we also, soldiers cost money, and we don't want to invest too many of our own soldiers because I value them above their dollar value. Their throne value. Sorry, dollar is an old term.
Oh, You've been hanging out with the people on this planet for too long. I've heard they've got crazy
Yeah, they've
names.
got weird currency, man. It's like on paper.
Yeah.
And
I mean, who calls a currency loony? You know, it seems strange.
All I know is Susan just wanted me to talk to you guys about this, and she sent me a private message and thought that I would be better to relay this information to you than her.
Okay. So,
well, first of all, hold on, Jay. Hold
Mhm,
on.
mhm.
How does it feel that Daniel is getting private messages from Susan and you are not?
Well, it's fine. I mean, they're just asking about money, right, Daniel? They're just questions about money.
Yes, she said that you were busy organizing the defense of the planet.
But like personal messages you can pass along to me, right? Like,
Oh,
nice,
yes, of course.
nice messages. And I mean, we don't have to go through all those messages right now. How many personal messages did she say to pass along to me? Do you have?
I don't have any personal messages
You
from
sure?
her at the moment.
That seems so
No.
strange. I feel like you should sift through the old mail sections of your transmitter, because I'm sure she sent a few, just a couple.
No, I'm double checking it right now. It's definitely.
We don't have to check this
Stay
right
out of my
now.
head, Stay out of my head. Stay out of my head.
It's a big fat zero.
No,
I mean,
no,
like,
no,
here,
no,
I'll
no,
just
no,
put it
no,
on
no.
Heads up display.
This
right
planet-
there. It looks like what you have 30 outgoing messages and she sent nothing back. That's interesting.
30. I didn't send 30 outgoing messages. That seems like way too much when you say it out loud like that. But
Captains, let's focus on the important
okay.
thing here.
So I mean, look, we all know the classic phrase, right? You need to shoot more bullets to make more bullets. That's how it works, right? It's what the Emperor's been saying forever. So
Yes.
What?
yeah, shoot more bullets, make more
I've also heard
bullets.
this, you have to spend money to make money, but use bullets to get bullets is also another way of looking at it.
Yeah. Something like that.
So currently, our profit factor, at least according to Susan, she's got a whole thing where she ranks money on a scale of 1 to 100. Our profit factor, after some recent losses of the Treasury and all that, is at a 56. We have 56 profit at the moment.
56 out of 100. I would say that's a profit factor half full. Am I right? Ha ha!
A little over half full, even.
There you go. So
Okay, that seems a bit low to me. I mean,
out of 100? I mean, I guess.
okay. Well, think of it like that pop quiz I gave you, Jay. If you remember, you failed if you had less than a 70.
And 70 is lower than 56. We're right. Sure.
Maybe in Eldari numerals.
We've got a weird math thing going on with Aeldari. I'll tell you that much. I haven't picked it up yet. Okay, so 56, which you say is low, which, hey, you know numbers and stuff, so I trust you there. So
Our crew population is at 90%, and morale is high at the moment, so that's
Ooh.
good. Our forces, if we commit them, will probably be doing pretty well, and if they die, it won't hurt us as much. But we need to figure out how much money we just want to put into this.
Daniel,
Theoretically-
the word you were looking for was disposable. We have some disposable resources.
Yes, of course.
Okay. So how much profit factor are we looking to make off of this deal, by the way? I didn't actually look at the specifics. Probably should have. I think I faxed it to... I think I sent it to Susan.
The general, just the straight-up cash that we are going to get from defending the planet is looking around 20 profit factor. At least that's what was promised by the governor.
Okay. So 20. So we obviously don't want to go over 20, right? We don't want to spend
We also
more.
could be making significantly. I don't mean to interrupt, but we could make significantly more afterwards by establishing trade relations and things like that, and maybe we could loot some orcs. I don't know, but 20 is maybe, that's the base. We might even make more than that.
That's a good point, Daniel. And like,
Okay.
we could be talking about returning customers here, right? I mean, the referrals alone to other worlds, like these amazing captains saved us from orcs. Hire them right away. Give them at least 30 profit factor. That's how everybody talks, I think.
Yeah, I would call that, winning this battle, Jay, gives us a popularity factor of at least 60.
Ooh, I like that. We should track a popularity factor. I mean, I think that's what our that marketing person we hired was supposed to do. I don't know what they do, if I'm being honest.
Well, I mean, I think they got let go. I think that's the term with that whole like commercial situation. So, we don't need to talk about that person anymore.
You're right.
We
That's
can't-
one of the rules. We can't talk about it.
No more frivolous hires, or Susan gets angry.
Yep.
So
Okay. So, all right. Well, okay. So we will make 20. We will. Not could. We're going to save this planet. We will make 20 and maybe more. So, I mean, we've got at least 20 we can play with if we're going to get at least something off the top. You know what I mean? So, what do you think?
So you're thinking that we invest up to 20?
I think that's a little bit rich. You know, we're really riding that line. And then if this all goes south, which it won't, then we're much lower than 56, right? 20 out of 56.
So how about like 5? Too low?
Feels too low. Although it does keep us at profit factor half full with a 51, and I do like how you're thinking about that.
No, it would keep us more than that because we'd make 15 on top of our 56.
Oh, I'm just saying if we lose this thing, you know, with only putting 5 in there, we can still say
we're
half full.
Well, I mean, no, we're not going to lose this thing. We can't lose this thing, Jay. We have to make the money back.
I'm just thinking worst case scenario, you know? Susan wouldn't be that mad. Probably, though, because we're losing out on quite a bit.
Well, I think we're about to arrive at this
Okay.
outpost coming up, so
Okay.
we should probably figure this out.
Yeah,
pretty
yeah,
quickly
okay.
here.
Look, we gotta invest in this, right? I mean, this is a big opportunity for us. We're gonna stop a orc invasion. The referrals will be out the wazoo. I mean, look, think of it this way. That Lord Captain, what was it, Locke? That's right. Lord Captain Locke, she's got connections to all over the Navy and the Imperium. Sure, she might not be in the best terms right now, but we might not only hit this sector, but we could hit everywhere with news of this victory.
Yeah, it'd be like a scratched back situation.
Yeah.
Yes.
And think about
I
it.
read about that.
We wouldn't even need to hire another marketing person, although we know we couldn't do that anyway because Susan would hate that. But we wouldn't even need them because of the referrals just coming straight out of this victory. We could be running just Inquisition business opportunities for years to come off of just this war. So, I think we ride it close. My recommendation is 15 profit factor.
Seems a bit steep. I was gonna say 10. Why don't we flip a coin?
Flip a
One of
coin?
these weird, they're called like pennies or something. I don't know. I'm gonna flip this coin.
Okay.
One has face type thing, and another has something else. Which one do you want?
I'll take the face type thing. That one looks good.
It's the face type thing. So I guess
Huzzah!
we're going with 15.
15.
Jeez.
Ha. Is it weird that we put about 5,000 profit factor of disposable lives from our ship on the lines with the coin toss?
I mean, I'm sure it's fine. It's fine. It's fine.
They'll never know. And also, I mean, at the end of the day, they know that we're making, you know, all these are very deep strategic decisions for us. So rest assured, they know that they're being sent out for something well thought out.
We already sent down some of our crew to be fighting in this. We'll make sure that they're better supplied, and we'll send more down. I'll talk to Robon and Susan and try to get everything set up. But we should probably, I mean, we're checking out our troops that are already here on the planet that are guarding these outposts. So we should, give a little speech, make sure that they're all feeling good. And we're going to do great at this war.
Yeah.
It's going to be great.
We're good at war, I think.
No, they say the first one's the hardest, but also we've been in a lot of crap. So, I mean,
Yeah.
is this like a planet-side war like that much different than fighting like 5 guys? I don't think so.
No, I don't think so at all.
There's a knock on the screen that we rolled up.
Let me hit that button. Yes?
Captains, I don't mean to interrupt your important conversation, but I've been sending out the hails to the outpost Epsilon, and I'm not getting any responses.
Well, that's probably bad, right? Right?
Well, unless they're radio silence. Were they told to go into radio silence?
Sometimes the meteor showers can disrupt communications for a little bit, so there might just be a communication thing, or maybe just something got unplugged. But it's
No, I
it's
feel
not a
like
good sign.
Huh,
I feel like I read something one time about meteors and orcs. I'm sure it's fine.
Epsilon, epsilon. I'm looking at all the different words I wrote on my arm and my hands, and I don't see that. Go, fill me back in. Us being very strategic, we have so many things going on. What's up with epsilon?
Oh, Outpost Epsilon is one of our scanning outposts. As you know, we're about 200 clicks outside of the main city, and this sort of scans the area out there and the skies as well, to help target our long-range artillery, and also allows us to, make sure that nobody's sneaking up on us or anything. There's a very large, powerful Auspex array, communication systems, underground tunnels leading back to the other bunkers, which then lead back to the city. And there's 4 separate little bunkers all around this, so it's pretty well defended.
Jeez, I mean, that sounds like a really important place. Okay, well...
And you have some of your troops here, and the levy is there as well, and they're ready for when the orcs come, which again, they say is going to be in just a few days. So we're all getting ready here.
Yeah, you've said that twice, Go-Go. It's starting to make me unsettled. Okay. Well, we got to make our way there. Wait, hold on. Where did we arrive to? You said we arrived somewhere.
Well, I stopped when I kept driving and wasn't getting the replies. I think you could see that bunker over there. You can see it. It's sort of a little covered up by camouflage, but I know where it is. And you can also see there's the Auspex sort of sticking out there.
Okay.
Daniel, I would like to make an awareness check.
Well, maybe we should get out of the car first.
I don't need to get out of the car. I can roll this window down here. You see
And
this?
just stick your head out
Yeah.
like a dog.
You know what I was really hoping? He was like, I don't need to roll the window down, and like the top of his head, like a periscope, shoots up out of the top of the car.
Wait. Hold on. And I take my jaw off and put it into my robe and put on my captain. It's got a little like fake pipe coming out of it, and then my eye comes out like a periscope.
Oh my god. The worst go-go gadget.
But it only works if I take the jaw out. Like that's the unfortunate.
It's all
side.
jaw-based.
Jaw-based technology.
Oh yeah.
All right. Well, what I'm checking for, Daniel, is if we see like any obvious smoke or clear signs of maybe something went wrong or anything like that.
Difficulty 5.
Ooh. Not even close.
Well,
Everything seems fine from here.
Well, I am going to open the door, step out of the car.
As we're moving, and he starts tumbling.
I assumed we stopped.
Is Mr. Mistopheles in the back seat
Shit!
as well?
Where's my cat? Oh my god! I keep leaving him places.
Well,
wait.
We left him back at the shuttle because he was ripping up all the upholstery.
He does this sometimes. And I lean back to the back of the seat and I knock on it. What do I hear anything in the trunk, Daniel?
There's an angry sort of growl.
Mr. Mistopheles!
You put him in the trunk?
No, he likes to sneak into small places. And I step out of the car and I look back, and like the back of the trunk has just been completely ripped apart. Like he's not crafty when he sneaks into places.
Okay. I'm not paying for that. You're paying for that.
Who said any of us were paying for this? I mean,
good point.
Probably Go-Go. Anyways, I'm going to look into the distance and see if I can see anything near the bunker. So,
do you have any binoculars or anything?
What? I've got Aeldari eyes. These Aeldari eyes see all. And the difficulty was a 5?
Yeah.
Oh, wait. Wait a second. I know what you're going to say, and I remembered. I do have a Ranger long rifle, and I do use it. Now, I know I'm using it to look into the distance, but I also shoot with it. Okay? Yeah. Hold on. Where is it? Okay. All right. Just turn this on.
Well, tell me. What do your Aeldari eyes see?
Yes. I flip open the viewfinder. I'm like, there's another one on the other side, and I flip the other side because obviously there's two. With my viewfinder on my Ranger long rifle, is it a little bit easier to achieve?
Difficulty 4.
Okay. Now I do have to ask, and this comes up a lot: is the distance racist towards Aeldari? Because that's going to put me back up to a 5.
No, not in this situation.
Okay, fantastic. You never know. You never know.
Wait. Does he suffer a +2 because he's never actually used this weapon?
No, what?
No.
I've documented in details of me using this. I swear.
He has used it before, just not for a while.
Listen, do you want me to use it more often? Remember the one version of me that we ran into that only used this weapon? Huh? Maybe me focusing on this other stuff is really keeping me sane. That's all I got to say. I'm rolling. Ugh. Okay. Fantastic. I got a 4, baby, and Daniel, I got a 6 on my wrath die. Yeah! That's how I got to the 4, because I had only two passes and then 6. Yes!
All right. So looking at the sort of compound, at least the bunker that you're looking at here, there's no obvious signs of any sort of combat or anything. But as you're looking a little closer, you see that, like, in just like the little slot for the bunker, just like one of the fire holes, you sort of look in and you see there's just a severed head of probably one of the levy soldiers, just sitting there.
Oh no! Also, this thing is a zoom. This thing's amazing. Yeah. Wow, but really bad.
Maybe you would have known that zoom part.
Yeah. Listen, we can talk about this more, but we probably got to get over there or get out of here. I'm not entirely sure how bad it is, but
wait, why? What do you think?
They're inside the bunker. There's a severed head. Now, hold on a second. I dip back into the car, like to the front, because I assume, Andrew, you've gotten out of the car at this point.
Yes.
I dip back into the car. Hey, Go-Go. Weird question about Doma. Do you ceremonially decorate your bunkers or accoutrements with severed heads?
No.
I didn't think so. Thanks, Go-Go. Not related to anything. Don't worry about it. Stay in the car. And I go and I close the door to the back. It's not ceremonial. There's I think something has happened in our bunker, and from what he said, it sounds like we really need that bunker, but I don't know what could be.
Okay. Well, how far away are we again, Daniel?
It's about a click away, about a kilometer.
And
okay.
Daniel, if we're getting like the lay of the land, obviously we've been driving, I assume, over what are these kind of like hard rock surfaces, hard rock roads? I don't know what they call them here.
So we're on the edge of the sort of farmland that is set around here, and we're going more towards the hills near the mountains. So there's kind of rolling, undeveloped hills here. There's lots of shadows here and there, because while there isn't cover, in the night, which there's, like, the hills go up and down, and you could hide in there. It's a full moon tonight, so there is a little bit of light shining out. But the moon itself is not particularly bright. It's not like, Earth's moon. And I mean, they're shooting stars
Earth's
as well.
moon, Daniel? What's Earth?
Terra, excuse me.
Oh, jeez.
I'll use it.
Are we sure he's not a man of iron?
Well, I think we've established that I kind of am.
What?
That's not.
Delete that. Delete that from the recording.
Okay. Well, the question is, I mean, we have cover of darkness a little bit, and we're like close, but not that close. Do we just try to like sneak up on foot, or do we take the car part of the way? Because I feel like the closer we get, I mean, it's noisy. It's
pretty
noisy.
noisy.
Gonna know we're coming, right?
Yeah, this thing was not made for stealth. It's also got these big lights on the front. I think it's not good.
You could turn. I could drive with night vision and turn those off.
I guess. Yeah. What about? I mean, this could be our getaway, just in case something goes wrong. So maybe we should give Go-Go some type of communicator. He could also be. Huddle up, everybody. Get close. It could also be a distraction. if we need to create a distraction for whatever's in there.
I feel like you're very callous with other people's lives lately, Jay.
What?
Yeah, how dare you? This is Go-Go. He's been nothing but nice to us.
I said a
you
distraction.
heartless
It doesn't mean he
Aeldari.
has to die. I didn't say a sacrifice. I said a distraction.
When has that ever turned out well for the distraction in any of our experiences?
I'm not thinking of any good ones. They're all very bad. Listen, I like Go-Go too, and he knows a lot of stuff, and he drove us all the way out here, so he seems very nice. I'm just saying, worst case scenario, he could. The first thing I did say was he's our escape plan. I think is what I said first. So look, if we keep him back, radio him in case we need a pickup, he can drive on up and get us out of there. Because that's the best use to keep him safe.
Okay,
I need
well,
you
then why
guys
don't...
to both make awareness checks, difficulty 6.
Oh, jeez.
Hello again, just your friendly Imperial Scribe here to talk to you about our Patreon. I know I've shared a lot of fun facts over the past year, but truly, the funnest of facts, I can say, is, well, you're missing out. Episodes are released 2 weeks early. Dozens of bonus adventures with big crossover events, Kevinson side quests, and much more. It's certainly worth a look. With that said, I'll return you now to the boys.
Is it getting farther away from us? Where's my rangefinder? All right. Well, I only have
an
a 5.
awareness of
I only have a
7.
6 of awareness. So let's see how I do.
Oh,
here.
I only have a 7, so I mean, not in much better shape.
Oh my God, that has got to be one of the best rolls I've ever had on such small amount of dice. Jeez, that is.
Wait. You said it was a 6?
It was a
Difficulty 6, yes.
So I got a 6, and I can push another 6. I got 3 6s.
Well, I didn't get 3 6s, but I got 2 5s, 2 4s, and a 6. So I can't push anything, but I also succeeded.
Ha! We're crafty out here in the
that's
night.
some good rolls. I didn't think it was going to go like that.
Well, don't sound so disappointed, Daniel. You're here with us.
Well, no, because, so as we're sort of looking around and we're thinking about what we want to do and how we're going to approach this, I don't know how each of you guys noticed it in your own way, but there are figures sneaking through the hills towards the car. I guess leaving the lights on as we were driving was a great way to give away our position.
Yeah, that's bad. I mean, I don't know
Should we
how
get
Andrew
left?
saw them, but I know, being a master of stealth, when I first looked ahead, I took a mental note of the images and silhouettes in front of me. So when those silhouettes change, I think one of them hit a rock.
Oh, well, I put on the wrong jaw before. I put on the captain's jaw, not the spotterman's jaw.
The Spider-Man's jaw?
Yes.
Hold on, I gotta know what's up with the Spider-Man's jaw. What distinguishes it from the captain's jaw?
Obviously you put it on and it makes you able to make bird sounds and things like that, and you got these binocular eyes and stuff.
Jeez, it's a Swiss Army jaw. It's amazing.
That I mean, all of my jaw technology is
I've
like
got
that.
so many questions about your jaws, but we got people sneaking up on us right now. And Mr. Mistopheles, get out of the back. Get out of the back of the truck. Yeah, good boy.
Damn cat.
Okay, and we confirmed we're not using Go-Go as a distraction because this would be a time where you could like drive ahead. and we could
we're
sneak
not
into the
using him as a distraction, Jay.
I'm just-
Stop being
I was
bloodthirsty.
confirming a lot of things that happened in the last few minutes. So I sneak up, like I go around the side of the car and I go up to Go-Go's door, and knock on it for him to roll down the window.
What's going on, sirs?
Oh, just stretching our legs as we normally do. Just stretching and peeing out here in the wilderness. Just taking pisses everywhere. 'Cause I've got to go. I drank way too much wine. And I've got to pee. So I've left all my weapons in the car. And Andrew has too. He's joining me, not for any weird
Yes.
reasons, but because I get uncomfortable. It's scary at night.
It's more oil for me, but
So we're gonna go.
Similar.
We're gonna go pee, and you, with all our weapons, a very dangerous man, just just turn and drive that way because I don't want people looking at me while I pee. Can you do that, Go-Go? Can you just turn the car around? It's very dangerous right now. I need you to get out of here.
As you're talking, something lands on the hood of this car. It looks kind of like a metal stick. Oh my god, it's a grenade.
Wait. What? And I dive backwards?
Yeah.
But as I dive backwards, I am going to, and I don't know why I do this, I instinctively reach my left hand into the car in the window and grab hold of Go-Go by like the collar and try to drag him out the window of the car. Unknowing if I will be successful at this, but I assume I have to roll for something to try to attempt this, Daniel.
Yes, you do. Yes.
Probably athletics, I would think.
My strength, my muscles are so good. We're sure this isn't ballistic skill. Can I
No,
pull out?
it's not a ballistic skill.
I can't
You're
pull
not trying to yeet Go-Go.
I can't pull my shuriken pistol out and shoot a perfect silhouette of his body out of the door, so he just falls out.
No.
Okay, athletics, not my strongest. What's the difficulty, Daniel, to pull a man through a window?
3.
Okay, all right. I've
Well,
got
while
5.
I'm doing that, I, in a split second, switch my regular jaw out for my surprise jaw, and then immediately jump for cover.
Surprise jaw.
What?
It's
cover?
and let's
We'll
be
discuss it.
let's be candid here. The surprise jaw is always in the shape of a surprised face, right?
Of course.
It's bent down like as an oh no.
Eyes and everything.
Now, I rolled incredibly well. What is happening? I rolled 2 6s and 2 5s. So, not only did I get a 6 on my wrath die again, so I guess turn that, I think I know what I want to use that 6 for, actually. And I can't push the other 6 because I need it to get to a 3. But I succeed. So, I pull him out of the car. I'd like to, Daniel, to use my 6 for the wrath, is in such a way that I do it that it looks like this thing explodes, is what I'm assuming is about to happen. I'm going to do it in a way as if to obscure that we weren't both caught in the explosion.
Ah, okay. Yeah.
So to be as
I
if
won't
like,
do that.
got those two.
The bomb explodes right as you are jumping away, and the explosion itself catches some of the whatever it is that's running this car, Promethium or something like that, then explodes as well, turning the entire car into like a little fireball as you are knocked away from it.
Jeez. And we hit the road, and I've covered both of us with my chameleon cloak after I've pulled him out.
And Andrew, while you are standing there, you hear a shout coming from all directions around the car.
Oh, shit, they're here! And then I immediately get on my radio, and I'm like, Jay, the orcs are already here! Holy crap!
Yeah, I fucking heard it. What the hell? There's orcs here? Hold on. Go-Go, buddy.
Gogo's breathing hard.
Go-Go, I don't know why I never thought to ask this question. Do you have native orcs living on this planet that just happen to be here? Just a curious question.
No.
Okay, didn't think so. Fuck! There's orcs here already. By the way, do you see how many there are and where they are, in fact? Because it sounds like everywhere.
They're all around us, Jay. Get him out of here. Send him back to the city.
Get Go-Go out of here. How are we going to get out of here? Mr. Mistopheles. Where's Mr. Mistopheles? And I'm looking around for my cat. Where's my cat, Daniel?
Your cat has been sort of thrown back a little bit from the explosion.
No!
And is looking a little singed.
Those motherfuckers singed my cat. That's it. I'm out for blood. No running. And I pull out my shuriken pistol. Andrew, I think we're going to need lights. I think we're going to need a lot of lights. Kick them up. As many of them as you can. I was going to say, I mean, this fireball is doing some work, but I have no idea where these dudes are.
I've got some floodlights. I could try to open them up as well.
Yeah, please. We need them all right now.
All right.
And in like a half circle around us, we see that there are 6 orcs that look particularly sneaky.
Particularly sneaky. Now, wait a second.
I believe these are orc commandos.
You might describe them as dead sneaky.
Now, wait a second. I just have to confirm. Are any of them purple?
No.
Okay.
What would that mean?
Well, Daniel.
I'm also confused by that question.
Well, Daniel, have you... I mean, you know of the purple orcs, right? I mean, how many purple orcs have you seen, Daniel, in your lifetime?
I haven't seen any purple orcs.
Have we ever seen purple orcs?
Exactly.
Oh, God.
Exactly,
right, of
Daniel.
course. Those are the sneakiest orcs.
They are the
purple
sneakiest
ones.
orcs. Very few, or maybe none, have seen them. So I just wanted to confirm. But anyways, Commandos, still bad.
Yeah. Thankfully, because you guys noticed them well enough, they didn't, open fire on you. All they did was blow up the car in a way that nobody really got hurt. And they're not going to get a free action against you. The combat is going to start right now.
Here we go. So we can still choose the order of operations because they're not getting a surprise on us. So
Yes.
we'll get some shots off. I assume we're both centrally close to this burning flaming car.
Yes.
Me and Gogo are on the side of the ground, and Andrew, how close are you?
I mean, I'm very close to the car, but I'm basically prepping all of my little mechadendrites with flashlights and stuff on them to just blast light in all directions.
Okay. What do you think, Andrew? You want to take a first swing, or I got Gogo here, and I got Mr. Mustafli who got all singed. You want to take a crack at it?
Yeah, I got this. I've been waiting so long to use this jaw. It's time for my
What?
enlightenment jaw. And then I throw on all of my lights at once.
Enlightenment jaw? So it's a
Yeah.
pun jaw as well?
Of course.
Jeez. It's a dual role. It's pretty special.
Yeah, there's hidden meanings in all of the jaws, Jay.
The latest.
And I immediately charged, I guess, the closest
Yeah.
orcs. It doesn't really. There's a lot of them, so whatever's the
Yeah.
closest one.
Yeah, you just charge the nearest orc who has a choppa and a slugga in hand. You see another one nearby, I think has a burna, but the one you're charging is a pretty standard sort of equipment.
Dead Killy. I knew it. And I'm thinking this as I go to smash my shock maul straight down onto the face of the first orc.
Mhm.
And I've also at this point I have turned off my olfactory senses because they smell terrible.
Ooh.
Okay, what do I need to hit, Daniel?
Defense is 2.
Cool. All right, so I hit, and I rolled 2 6s. Nothing significant on my wrath die. Oh wow. Okay, that's so I rolled 3 5s and 2 6s for my extra damage dice.
Jeez.
So that is 19 damage, pen 1.
Oh.
Really? You kill this orc commando.
But I'm more dead, Killy. As I flash the next one in the eyes. I see you.
By the way, this would be terrifying if you were an orc, to see a man covered in mechadendrites just paste your friend in turn with all of his little robot limbs just screeching at you with a pretty cool jaw, though.
Now, would it be terrifying, or would it in fact make them more excited?
I don't know. We'll find out. Speaking
Can I
of,
roll to see if it makes them more excited?
yeah, Daniel, roll to see if it makes them more excited. We gotta know this.
What am I rolling?
No, I'm gonna roll.
Oh yeah, there we
I
go.
need to
There we
know.
go.
And then I'll disseminate the knowledge to you.
Do we want to just 4+ it? 4+ it for excitement?
Out of how
or,
many?
or is it a scholar check?
No, I hate this.
Perhaps investigation?
Let's spend a lot of time on this.
Let's go.
Okay, I'm just gonna roll a 4 up and then we'll know. Turns out this next orc, not more excited, turns out.
That's right. Cause you a scary robot man. But what do they do, Daniel?
The orc that is nearest to you, Andrew, points a big shooter at you, which is a weapon just bristling full of bullets, and is going to fire just a rain of metal right at you.
Okay. I faced down. No, I haven't. Okay, let's see how this goes.
What's your defense?
3 3.
Okay, he gets to push 2 6s.
This is a pretty good shot for an orc.
Yeah, he rolled really well. I also need to double check what the wah ability is because I thought I remembered and now I'm second guessing.
No, you don't need to check on that.
Okay. They just do. If you're an orc, you get +1. Okay, yeah, they get +1 whenever they're using wah weapons. If they're wounded, they get +2. That's how that works.
So just got to straight kill him.
Yes.
Ooh, so that's why he wasn't more excited, because he just was straight dead. He wasn't already wounded. Okay, it all makes sense now.
Andrew, were you checking the excitement level of the orc that you crushed to death?
I mean, you got to check everything. I mean, like, you never know.
I thought it was the one nearby, but you were scanning the one that was dead.
Yes.
How excited
he is
are you?
sprinting at you while he is doing this, by the way. And he can do that because this is an assault weapon.
Okay, well, I mean, he hits me, and
Yes.
you said you could push 6s, so what's the damage?
I gotta roll the damage here. That'll be 15 damage.
Any penetration?
No.
Okay, well, it's still a lot. I'm glad I have high resilience.
Jeez.
But I'm still gonna need to try to soak some of this, so here we go. I succeed, so I soak 2, I have 3 shock remaining, and I take no damage.
Ooh, that's good. So it's kind of just like bounced off of you.
Yeah, well, I mean, I do have a 13 resilience, so like the no pen is really good, but I have a feeling that the close combat's scarier.
Speaking of, it's my turn.
Yeah.
I'm just looking around real quick, Daniel, because we got these lights on. You're flooding the place. What are we looking at in terms of profiles of these orcs? Do they all have like similar weapons? I know you mentioned the one that just shot it. Andrew's got a shooter. I heard something about a flamethrower nearby.
They were moving in 2 groups of 3. 3 were on Andrew's side of the car. 3 are closer to where you are on the other side of the car. There was a big shooter as the sort of special equipment that one of them had for Andrew's group, and there was one with a flamethrower, a burner, in the 3 that are heading your way.
Oh, near my side?
Yes.
Oh, that's bad. Okay.
Yeah.
So one's got a burner, and the 2 others are just, what do they got? Like just pistols and big choppy things?
Yes.
Okay. I think I know where I'm going. But before I do anything, I turn down to Mr. Mistopheles and I look at Go-Go. I look at Mr. Mistopheles right in the eye and I say, Mr. Mistopheles, protect this man, okay? And then I lean even closer into Go-Go's face and just pull him close by the collars and I say, I swear to fucking God, if you get Mr. Mistopheles killed, I will find you. And then I run away. And I run towards the burner, the one with the what looks like a flamethrower. Yeah. And I unsheath my force sword. And when I say
Your
force sword,
witchblade.
I mean my witchblade. Listen, you can take the Imperium out of the body, but you can't take the... You know what I'm trying to say. It's a witchblade, and I jump into the air, doing cool Aeldari flippy flips, and I also, with my other hand, whip out my shuriken pistol because I'm going to be doing a dual-wield multi-attack. Normally, that would increase the difficulty by 2, but because I got that dual-wield, I can do it for freezies. So,
as you are rushing towards this guy, the orc starts laughing. Goes, "What's this pointy little git doing here?"
I'll show you, and I flip into the air, and as I'm flipping, I'm going to be bringing that witchblade down onto the one with the flamethrower while shooting to the side of one of the ones coming up, flanking it. That's just got a pistol and a big choppy thing with my shuriken pistol. So I'll fire off the shuriken pistol first. I get no bonuses for aiming or anything because I didn't aim, but I also don't get any negatives for multi-attack. So here we go. Got that good old-fashioned ballistic skill of 10. Always reliable. So that means 10 dice. Here we go. What's their defense for the one that's just got the choppy and the pistol?
They all have a defensive 2.
Oh, fantastic. Yep, I hit that. And, oh my God, I got a 6 on my wrath die. Critical.
Okay.
So I'll roll that critical, I guess. I didn't get any other 6s I can push for this. But
Something is telling me, Jay, that these are immensely easy to hit because
they're
the
big.
resilience is where they shine.
Maybe.
Well, to be fair, these are like the sneakier ones. They're not the really tough ones.
These aren't knobs, right? These are just orcs.
Yeah. No, these are just simple. These are orc commandos, but they're
Now, to be fair, they are like what, 9 feet tall?
Oh yeah, they're huge.
Yeah,
But
Probably
you guys,
weigh, shy of 600 to 800 pounds, something like that.
terrifying.
Yeah, but you guys are amazing. Like,
Oh, thanks,
don't sell
Daniel.
yourself short. Like, you guys are awesome.
I really need this motivation as I'm flipping through the air. I appreciate it.
Yeah.
So as I'm coming down for my flip and I unload the clip, I got a 51 on my critical damage table. What does that do to this orc fellow over here?
Overpowering assault.
Ooh.
A stunning blow sends the foe lurching away, senses blurred by the brutal impact. The target suffers 1d6 shock and is staggered.
Ooh, okay.
You may spend glory to apply 2 more shock if you would like.
1d6 shock or 2 more. Because if he's out of shock, he just starts taking damage. I'm just going to roll the d6. I'm going to save the glory. So here we go.
I think that's the right choice, yeah.
I got a 3, so he takes 3 shock. He's staggered. And then he's just going to take good old-fashioned 10 damage plus... Ooh, I rolled a 6 on my 1 extra damage die, so he takes 12 damage. And I couldn't turn the AP into AP3, so he just takes straight up 12 damage.
That is, like, just enough to kill him.
Yes!
Yeah.
Fantastic. And now, for the real move, this son of a bitch who was taunting me. Weapon skill 8, baby, coming in with the Witchblade. Here we go. All right. What's his defense? It's a 2 still, right? Even though he's got burner stuff? All right. All right. Oh, my goodness. That was horrible. I got just exactly a 2 on 8 dice. But I'm tempted to... No, I'm not tempted. I hit exactly with 1 single 6. 1 die passed out of all those 8 dice. But it was a 6, so that's all that matters. So I do connect. So I am typically... My Witchblade, it's damage 6, and my strength is 4, so it'll go to damage 10, and then I get 5 extra damage die plus half of my willpower, which is another 3. So it's 13 damage right now, straight up, and then 5 extra damage die gives me 2 more. So that's going to give me 15 damage, no AP on this guy.
Doesn't the Witchblade do AP? Isn't that
Nope.
how that...
No AP. No AP on the Witchblade.
Right, because if they have a high resilience, it could break through.
Yeah,
Sorry.
it can help bridge the
I just
gap on
remembered,
like really tough things, but it's not particularly sharp. It's like basically I see it as just straight up obliterating something like with just pure force.
Well, you just straight up obliterated something with pure force.
Oh yes, and I come down like just connecting. Like I love the idea of this weapon, even though it's not sharp. It's just like just so much power behind it. Like it just gloops through this guy and crushes any of the metal like platings because commandos are typically stealthy, but they do have some armor on them, right?
Usually, yeah.
Yeah, these guys don't actually. They're not wearing any armor. They've just sort of like ripped up clothing, essentially.
Oh,
just
okay.
orc clothes.
I thought you were like they're completely
rough.
nude.
Yeah.
they've just got war paint on them.
Yeah.
So
Well, I mean, we are in rolling hills with like farmland, and they are green. So I mean, they blend in.
Nude is probably the right way to go. So I just connect right with like the shoulder blade and go across from him, and he just crumples like a pumpkin.
Now, as you do that, I scan them, and I wish to determine if they were excited about what was about to happen.
The dead
I
bodies.
don't know. We got to keep going.
Okay,
It
but
turns out they were not excited. I just rolled.
Okay, cool.
And as I like finish him, I lean down. He's just crumpled dead. I lean over. I go, impressed? Because he was taunting me earlier. How was that, buddy? But there's still another orc that's right near me. What do they do next, Daniel?
I think the one that's near you is going to try to get you.
Yeah, I figured as much.
As it's going to be rushing forward, firing wildly with the pistol in its hand while it's closing range to smack you with its choppa.
Oh boy. Well, Daniel,
Mhm.
I'll have you know that since it's nighttime, oh no, there's lights everywhere. I'm not going to get any benefit from the
There are
shadows.
lights everywhere.
Ah,
That was established.
That was intentional.
Yes.
That was intentional. But he's going to try to hit me with his choppa, you said?
He's gonna hit you with his gun and his choppa.
Oh, what? So is he going to shoot and swing at me?
Yes.
Ah.
Oh,
Yeah.
Well, I can't
he's
do...
got multi-attack like you.
That's
He
no
has
good.
multi-attack like you do.
Well, we have similar parents. You know, the old ones, they they made us all special. I
That
basically...
sounds like heresy to me.
I don't even know what I'm talking about. I'm in a fugue state right now. I'm seeing everything. But I am going to try to parry the attack with the choppa. So I can't do anything about the gun. So he's going to get to fire that off normally. But I am going to try to parry and sidestep his choppa attack. So maybe do the gun first.
Okay. I just did the gun, and he got a 1. One success. So he just misses you.
That
completely.
sounds right. That sounds like orc shooting. But if with his choppa, keep in mind with my sidestep and my parry, my defense is a 10, baby.
Okay. Let's see how he does.
If he rolls a 10, I'm gonna laugh.
He got a 7,
Ha!
actually.
That's a
But
good
that's
roll.
not a 10. Yeah.
He swings and misses.
Yeah.
I see that he did a multi-tack, but he just obviously didn't connect, and I just look him in the eye and I'm like, Dad loved me more. You know, referring to the old ones.
And the other orc that's near Andrew that hasn't gone yet is going to throw another stick bomb.
Wait, what?
So
Okay.
yeah, so he's got to make a ranged attack to throw a bomb at you.
It's fine. It's fine. It's all fine.
What's your defense?
Very high. It's a 3.
Okay, so the stick bomb hits you, just literally hits you in the head and then lands at your.
Wait, hold on a second. And I pull out my, I put this jaw away and pull out my surprise jaw again.
I feel like this is like costing you actions, but I guess it isn't. You know what it is? There's just mechadendrites in your armor that exclusively are only there, little hands that just change your jaws depending on the situation.
Yeah. I guess I wasn't clear with that. I don't ever touch the jaws. There's just these little hands underneath my, my lapels that they do this.
You have like a rotating thing that goes around your neck of just different jaws that get pulled out.
All right. So, the thing is, this is a grenade more designed to disperse large groups of infantry, not a very heavy armored target. But it is an explosion right at your feet. So let's see how much damage it does.
Oh boy.
Okay.
I mean, at this point, it's a walk in the park for Andrew, right? He's been point blank hit by so many terrifying things at this point.
Yeah, I mean, like, this is definitely not my first rodeo with grenades, so I'm not that worried, but I have a jaw on standby just in case things go badly.
Jeez, I mean, what are we up to at this point? Chain swords, then witchblades, then wraith cannons. Man, that escalated. Just so many things.
15?
How much pen?
0.
Ooh.
Okay. Well, I have a little shock remaining. I thankfully roll 1/6, which covers 2 shocks. So again, I take no damage, but I have only 1 shock left.
This has got to be. I know they're probably not feeling fear, and they're probably like, "Ooh, hard target." But like, I love the fact that this orc just threw a grenade at Andrew, it dinged off of his head, hit the floor, exploded, and he's just standing there. Just in the fire as it dissipates, as if he's completely unbothered by it.
So the flames are rolling off of me as the grenade disperses, and you just see my head slowly look up towards the orc that threw the grenade, and in slow motion, the little arms pull the shocked jaw off, and immediately put a disappointment jaw there.
All right. Jay or Andrew, which one of you wants to go next?
Andrew, I think you've earned the right to discipline these orcs for trying to hurt you.
Yeah. In brisk walk, not exactly a run. I brisk walk past the orc that has the big shooter, and I just give him like the one moment type of thing, and walk over to the one with the grenade, and immediately try to smash him on the face with my shock maul. And here we go, all out attack.
We know they only have a defensive 2.
Okay, well, nothing significant on my wrath die, but I rolled 4 6s that I can push on my attack. So
That's pretty good.
I think this boy's gonna get smooshed.
yeah. Okay, could have been better, but that's still an additional 7 damage, which means that it's 16 damage pen 1, Daniel.
16. Okay, you kill him. You got him.
So, just fully calmly, just walk over, and I just, this disappointment look on my face, and I just bring the shock maul above my head and just strike straight down, and it just pulverizes in 2 different directions. And then I look up at the one with the big shooter.
He runs.
Oh. What about the one next to me?
He does not run.
Yeah. He's engaged with me. We're duking it out right now.
Is he?
I mean, yeah, he's close with me. He
Okay,
just
he ran up to you with the choppin. Yeah, of course.
Yeah.
Sorry, the shadows are so confusing.
there's so many shadows. People
There
are throwing
was just an
grenades.
explosion, too, so...
Yeah, me and this guy are in an elegant dance of him trying to shoot me with a pistol and a chopper.
Well, I mean, he can still do it, because even though we never seem to use it, Jay, you can, in fact, shoot pistols in engagement range.
I don't think I'll need to. Because I'm going to get this guy. I'm going to get him real good. Because I assume he's attacking me next, because we just went?
Yes. Well, no, the orc that just ran away, that's the turn that got taken. It's your turn, Jay.
Perfect. That's all I need to hear. Now, I can't multi-target the same target, so I can't just straight up do like my Witchblade and my pistol into the same guy, which would be cool. But I'm just gonna make it personal, because we're close. I could pistol this guy, but nah, I'm gonna hit him with my sword. So I'm gonna swing the Witchblade at him. Here we go.
Wait, you're close? You know this orc?
Yeah, we're old pals. He's about to be my he's about to be in my lawn. Get some fungus out there. Grow some plants. Here we go. Oh, very nice. That's pretty good. Like that a lot. I can push 2 6s. I can't make AP on this like I could with my pistol, so maybe this was the wrong choice. But I do have 5 extra damage die on top, so that's 7. Let's see what I get. So it's 13 plus 14, 15, 16, 17 damage. No pen.
Okay. You kill this guy.
And I basically, how I imagine this is we're trading blows, right? He's swinging it, he's chopping me, I'm dodging, I'm sidestepping, and I just basically pull the Witchblade, just get in real close, and the last thing he hears is, don't fuck with people's cats, and just straight through the heart, up through the neck, out on top of the head, grabbing the skull with it as I pop it off of his head, just taking him out. Yeah, fucking singed my cat. Speaking of, Mr. Mistopheles, and I look around, is Mr. Mistopheles and I guess Go-Go, are they fine?
Go-Go is sort of coming to his feet a little bit, and sort of looking around.
Jeez, I'm so glad you're all right. Mr. Mistopheles, obviously. Go-Go, you're fine?
They must have snuck in with the meteor shower, some sort of smaller craft or something.
Oh, I knew it. I knew I read something about orcs and meteor showers. I should... It's all coming back to me now.
Wait a second. Snuck in with a meteor shower. But hold on. The orcs aren't supposed to arrive for 3 days. Like, we have plans built around this. Are the orcs already here? We're not prepared for them to arrive for 3 more days. We gotta check the bunker. The people there, maybe they didn't get everybody.
Before you get a chance to move towards the bunker, there is a thunderous explosion as the orc commandos must have rigged something to explode, as a series of more explosions rack the entire base, and the Auspex array collapses downwards.
Holy shit. That was our expensive Auspex array.
Wait, hold on. I'm getting some Vox chatter.
Can you turn it up?
They're here. There's so many of them.
They weren't
Dozen
supposed to
rocks
be here
coming
yet.
in. No,
I think there's
Clipper
more.
ships.
There's so
They're
many
covering
more.
Deploy the defense squadrons. This is Lord Captain Locke, transmitting on all channels. Scramble all orbital defenses immediately.
They're coming in everywhere, man.
They're coming from everywhere. Get the reinforcements. Get the reinforcements.
Bulwark cannons online. Targeting.
This is Orbital Platform Omega. Our guns are not responding.
We're launching the fleets. We're launching the backup fleets. Be
Don't
prepared.
let any of those rocks through.
Get the men buttoned up. Get them out there now. Now.
Found the talkie box. Here you go.
Let go of that, you little Gretchen. Now listen up. All you Umies. You little tired, scared little runts. Get ready.
Yeah, tell him, boss.
Get ready. Get off of me. Get ready. Cause we here. And we here for fighting.
Oh no.
Thanks for listening to this grimdark tale. It appears that war has finally come to Doma. With this surprise attack, can the planet hope to recover? Special thanks to Daniel Fernandez for inserting his soul into a servo skull and helping these two as Game Master. If you enjoyed this episode, why not leave a rating and review on your favorite podcast app? We'd really appreciate it. Our theme song was composed by Kyle Fryer. You can check out his music on SoundCloud. Of course, as a Patreon backer, I hope you take the chance to join our Discord. We've got a ton of great people already on there chatting everything RPG and 40K, with the boys dropping by on the regular as well. Until next time, goodbye.